With Ant-Man hitting theaters, we'll finally get a verdict in the case of Marvel Studios versus Edgar Wright in the court of public opinion. Was Edgar Wright right that Marvel's meddling had doomed the picture? Joss Whedon seems to be a star witness on that front, telling the press that Kevin Feige's cinematic universe machinations had torpedoed his own film, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Whedon, who's now no longer working with Marvel, also took the opportunity to say that Wright's Ant-Man script was the best Marvel script he'd ever read. In fact, the Hollywood creative community was so supportive of Wright that Feige had a heck of a time replacing him on Ant-Man, as nobody wanted to stab Wright in the back by taking over. That's how Peyton Reed, of all people, ended up with the gig. Now, on the opposite side of the case, Marvel Studios is hoping to prove the skeptics wrong once again, a la Guardians of the Galaxy, and to show that Feige is the final word in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a reason. If Ant-Man doesn't succeed, it will cause a significant crack in Feige's credibility with fans, something that has been a cornerstone of strength for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After all, Feige has spent a lot of time cultivating the image of someone who's a Marvel fan first and a Hollywood producer second. Then again, Wright spent 8 years on Ant-Man, and now he, and apparently Whedon, are hell-bent on exposing Feige's fanboy image as a lie. But in this David versus Goliath fight, Wright isn't only looking for personal vindication, but professional vindication. Directing Ant-Man was supposed to take his career to the next level. I mean, why else stay on a project that was delayed again and again and again and again? So far, Wright has only directed his Cornetto trilogy, a cult hit, plus his first foray into mainstream filmmaking, Pilgrim vs. the World. That film was such a colossal failure financially that it might have actually contributed to his Ant-Man demise, hurting his bargaining power with Marvel and shaking Feige's confidence in Wright to produce a box office hit. Some could argue that post-Scott Pilgrim, Wright should have just found a way to work within Feige's confines. Just get a Marvel hit out there and live to make another blockbuster. Because sure enough, after he left Marvel high and dry at the last minute, no other studio will touch him. Certainly not on a blockbuster where millions of dollars are at stake. For a hot second, Paramount did consider him for Star Trek III, but ultimately went with Justin Lin, who's been a good soldier for Universal with the Fast and Furious films. In fact, the only picture that Wright has on the horizon is his own Baby Driver, a low-budget action thriller starring the Fault in Our Stars' Ansel Elgort and Cinderella's Lily James, which Sony will distribute. Sure, it seems like a ripoff of Nicholas Winding Refn's Drive with Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan, but hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, and hey, don't forget, Marvel's the enemy here. Speaking of Marvel as the enemy, who'd have ever predicted they'd find themselves on the ropes in 2015? Age of Ultron has underperformed at the box office and left many fans dissatisfied. They're under attack from Whedon, Jurassic World has stolen the box office thunder of the first Avengers, and DC's intriguing 2016 slate of Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad threaten to pull comic book movies into darker times, a tone Feige has said the MCU will never take on. Will Wright actually get his revenge and save his career? As you get ready to see Ant-Man, and after you've seen it, be sure to share your thoughts down below on Wright versus Feige, because this here might be the beginnings of a real Marvel Civil War. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.